Closest 116 game in 17 years. Seth Greenberg, Digger Phelps, Jay Billis here. But Gonzaga gets by Southern. And Jay, your team in 1986, number one seed Duke, didn't have a game quite that close, but single digits against Mississippi Valley State. What lessons did you guys learn that you think could be applied maybe to Gonzaga from escaping against a team you really should have hammered?
Well, once the game was over, we didn't worry about it. We moved on to the next thing. So it wasn't like we beat ourselves up over the fact that we let a team hang around with us. We moved on to the next game right away. We had another game to play a day and a half later. So, you know, we went out and hammered the rest of the teams in the field until we got to the Final Four and played Kansas and then played in the championship game and ultimately lost. But I don't think that game had any effect on us. But for Gonzaga, they just need to let it go. I mean, they won the game. They let them hang around. I don't think they didn't come out and smack them, which they should have. I don't think Gonzaga played particularly well. But when the game was on the line, they didn't show a whole lot of fear. I mean, right. Kevin Pangos with that step-back three. He had 2 threes there. Gary Bell hit a 3. Those were big plays by those guys. So clearly at the end of the game, they weren't afraid. Mark Few looked like he had. I think Fewy was looking at his guys going, I was expecting to play the walk-ons at this stage of the game, guys. But I think they'll be fine. I don't think that's as big of a deal as people think.
Well, really haven't. Gonzaga was up 10, so, okay, you're waiting for it to go to 20. It didn't happen. Southern wouldn't go away, and they just kept plugging and plugging and plugging, come back and tie the thing. But more importantly, when you look at the Zags, I think this is a wake-up call because Wichita State in their next matchup could give them a war, and I think this is going to put them, all right, fellas, let's get serious. We got to play 40 minutes because that's who we are, Gonzaga.
I think Few just took his first breath in about the last 2 hours. But didn't we just air a movie, 30 for 30, Survive in Advance?
Yes, we did.
It's all about survival. Hey, they won't even watch this film. There will be no edit. The only thing is Wichita State.
Okay, so Wichita State is next up for Gonzaga. Dick Vitale joins us now. So, Dick, it looked for a while as if we might have that historic 16-1 upset. Did Gonzaga's performance against Southern, just one game, impact the way you think about the Zags?
Well, you know, when you look at the Zags, they got big plays at the end of the game. I thought Pangos with that big 3 was major. Olenek in the second half really stepped up. He was quiet in the first half. I think you got to salute the kids down there from Southern. They played really tough. Beltran made some big shots. But the bottom line, as Jimmy V said years ago, survive, advance, move on. But I have a little message. It's over for them in the next round. They will not beat Wichita State. The Shockers, to me, will shock the nation and send a #1 seed to the sideline.